You guys are here. So, is this your first time performing in Cleveland tonight?
Yeah, I think it is. Yes, it is.
It is. All right, so we're giving you Cleveland love, good Cleveland vibes today. And you all brought the sunshine. It was supposed to be rainy today, and now it's sunny, so I'm happy because it's outdoor.
Woo.
So we've got to talk about everything that's happened. It seems kind of like, a whirlwind of just things happening in your lives, your young lives, that is. Are you, wait, you're 8, which one is 18?
I'm 18.
18?
I just turned 20.
Just turned 20. Okay, so still babies. But so much has happened. I mean, so let's just start from the beginning for those of you who are like, okay, we've heard the names Chloe and Halle, but really how it started, you all were singing together on YouTube.
Yes.
And these just amazing covers that you all were doing. So how did Beyonce find you? Let's just start there. Let's tell the story about that.
Yes, well, it all started on YouTube, actually. My sister and I were from Atlanta, Georgia, and we used to always just sing around town, and one day we were like, okay, we'll post YouTube covers, because people would always mention them to us, but we never really took it seriously. And one day, we really didn't have anything to do. We loved this song, Best Thing I Never Had by Beyonce. We found the instrumental real quick online, and we did it, and we posted it, and from then on, that kind of started our YouTube covers journey. And we really love this song, Pretty Hurts by Beyonce as well. And we put the cover online, and next thing you know, her company Parkwood reached out to us, which was a huge shock to us. We were screaming all around the house, and they were asking us if we were signed and if they could post us on our socials. We were like, of course you can post it. We're not signed. Here's our dad's number. Right. And they called a few days later and let us know that she wanted to sign us. So
wow. And so at the time, how old were you all?
I was about
15 and 13.
13, yeah.
And just so if people don't you sounded like full grown women at 15 and 13. You all, your sound was so mature and amazing, and I'm sure that's what blew everybody away.
Thank you.
Because we're talking about little girls who are sounding like mature, grown, well trained singers. And speaking of that, did you guys have any vocal training, or is this just natural?
Well, growing up in Atlanta, we did take vocal lessons, and then we just learned how to do them ourselves. So
the harmonies, it's so natural, seems like, for you guys.
Yeah, and we even did choir in school and a bunch of theater too.
You did the regular stuff those of us who are not famous did. We thought we could sing, but you guys really could.
Thank you.
Wow, so that's awesome. So now that you've been signed, and it's gone from music to now television. You guys are television stars now. How is that? How has that transition been?
Oh, that's so much fun. Being on the show Grownish, which is the spinoff of Blackish, is something that was really fun for us to dive into. It was interesting because we originally started in acting first in Atlanta, and then singing and music kind of took over. So it was very fun to dive back into this, and being able to do it with our best friends, Yara and Trevor and that whole cast. They're just all beautiful souls. So it doesn't feel like work when you're there. It just feels like you're having fun. So it was really great.
Awesome. So did you all plan, did you all think this could ever, from just starting on YouTube, did you ever think that it would be next thing you know, Beyonce's calling you, and then television show and just everything?
Yeah, ever since we were little girls, we always just had a passion for entertaining. And I think we knew deep down in our hearts that somehow we'll make it happen. We just never knew how. So we just kind of had faith and just trusted the process, and just even now we're still trusting the process and taking day by day and just doing what we love. So we're just really grateful for how things have been turning out.
Yeah. Awesome. So, and what you just said is really special, especially for young people who have dreams. Like you said, you just believe something deep down inside told you one day this is going to happen.
Yeah.
So that's what made you keep going.
Because
you didn't know anybody was going to see them. You're like, let's just put these videos up. It sounds pretty good. Let's go for it. It's kind of you never know. You just have to put your neck out there and try and see what happens. So you guys are a testament to that, which is awesome. But so when some people say, their dream is to, let's say, do a collaboration with someone like Beyonce, have you guys had a chance to learn from her? I know she has so much knowledge to give.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. We pinch ourselves constantly because she is just an amazing force, and it's so cool to be able to send our music to her and get notes back about what she thinks and hear her ear on certain things, because it opens up our minds and our possibilities. And it was interesting because we learned from her how she combines songs together. She has 2 songs that she that she listened to of ours, and she was like, why don't you combine them? We were like, well, that's interesting. We never thought of that. And little things like that you can really learn from her. But what we really love from her is that she allows us to have our own creative freedom and just do what we want to do at the end of the day. And that's what we're really grateful for, that freedom and just being able to fly on our own and just throw stuff out there.
Yeah. When speaking of flying on your own, and you dropped your first album, The Kids Are All Right.
Yes.
So how was that going for you? And just the release of it and everything. How has it been? How's it feel?
Oh, it feels incredible. You know, my sister and I, we put so much hard work into this album, and when we finished it, we like boo-hoo cried. Aww. Because it felt like we were letting go our child, and we never really knew when to stop, because to be honest, we could have kept going even now. But I'm just so happy that people are receiving it well, and I'm even more excited that we get to perform our album at stadiums on this On the Run 2 tour. It's going to be so much fun. So, yeah, I'm excited.
So this will be your first time performing in stadiums or performing the album, like songs from the album on tour. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And so are you guys going to be on every stop with the tour?
It's going to be the North American leg, yes.
How amazing is that? That's super, super dope. Well, I know people are just looking forward to seeing you all live. We've seen you on a couple of award shows and things like that singing, but I know I can't wait to see it. We watch you on YouTube, and like I said, those harmonies are flawless.
Thank you so much.
We want to see it live. And what's coming up, though? I know we have Grownish. Grownish on coming in the album. But what's next?
Yes, so right after we finish tour, we start filming right away, and of course working on new music for everyone and all these really beautiful things we can't wait to talk about. So we're just so excited. Everyone get The Kids Are All Right. Our song Happy Without Me, that's really near and dear to us. And yeah, we'll see you guys tonight at the show.
Awesome.